Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, girls and boys and girls, welcome back to our channel, Inspirational Minutes with David. We're going to talk today, we're going to talk about life, as we always do. Talk about life and what's going on in the world. We're going to be realistic about a lot of things, right? We're going to stay realistic. And if you don't believe in it, guess what? All you have to do is just research. Research what I'm talking about. Research what I'm talking about. And in your own time. Let me get out some things that we're going to talk about. The title of our talk today, I get my point. The title of our talk today is Having the Will to Have Power. Having the will to get the power. Now, right now I need you to press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button, the bell notifications, and that lets you know that we're on. Let you know that we are on, and we're gonna have some great inspirational minutes today. I won't hold you too long. Just a little bit of your time. As we always say, just a little bit of your time. Now, you need to have the will to take back the power, hence willpower, to be able to differentiate and know the difference between lies and truth. You know, you have to know the difference between those two, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Just talk about some things that I see going on, and we're going to get right to it. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button so you know when we're on. I tell people all the time, man. I tell you all the time. It's a real gray area. It's a gray area between real, because sometimes real to some people and a lot of people is different from what real is to people. So it's a gray area between real and routine. Confusing tradition with truth. You know, we have a tendency of doing that all the time. We confuse traditions with what the truth is. That's why, you know, when you think about it, that's why stray dogs try to find their way back home, even if it's in an abandoned house. While abuse victims return to their abusers after finally breaking free. Why even after being turned off by traits and our parents, we still tend to date people or choose mates or the same type of mates who mimic or display the same type of characteristics our parents had or our parents dated. There's so many things that we can do subconsciously, not because it's wrong or right, but because it's familiar. See, we are creatures of habit, and we tend to do the same thing over and over and over. It's like the type of work that I do. The type of work I do, I fill optical prescriptions at times. Most often times, I run an optical office. And a lot of times I talk to my patients. They always seem to gravitate right back to the same style frame. The same style frame that they had the years before. Because we're creatures of habit. So, you know, I say this all the time. People don't like change. They was getting change out of a vending machine. That's when they want change. But we are creatures of habit. Not always comfortable even, but nonetheless and familiar. And human beings, again, I reiterate, we are creatures of habit. His story is a teacher. It's a teacher that demands undivided attention. And it will continue to repeat itself. It will continue to bring on the same type of stories from his stories and no one ever listens. History, or his story, will continue to repeat itself and no one listens. In life, we have to learn from our mistakes, our mistakes. We was taken and we missed it. I talked about that last week. So we have to learn from that in life and not to repeat them or regret them, because without them being taught, the lessons will never pass the test. See, again, we never lose. We either win or we learn from our mistakes. You have to stay focused. You have to continue to evolve and encourage and be clear on not just what you're doing, but why. So let me give you some game. Let me give you some game about liberty and anarchy. Because this is the will and your power. But you have to have the willpower to have the will to get the power. Do you now understand? See, liberty and anarchy, it go hand in hand. Liberty and government cannot coexist, as government is against liberty. No matter how much they try to convince you otherwise, government, I repeat, government is against liberty. But today's time, with the time that we're living in today, you know, with all this going on, we got a lot of those type people. What does that sound like? We have a lot of yes. Sound like sheep to me. So we have a lot of sheeple. They don't realize that the government is not their friend. They don't realize that liberty and anarchy, they go hand in hand. And the liberty and the government cannot exist, as government is against liberty. I have to say it again to get it through your head, no matter how much they try to convince you otherwise. They're not there. They're not there to save you. They're not there to protect liberty, but to remove it. They are there to remove liberty. But let me explain, people. Let me explain, ladies and gentlemen. Let's break down this word. Let's look at some definitions. In order for the government to exist, they must, by the very definition and nature, to prevent freedom or liberty. So as you continue to sheep along, herd it without evolving, herd it alone without even trying to look up or research what the hell is going on, you will continue to have anarchy. You will continue to have anarchy in your life. So now, the more powerful the government becomes, the less liberty remains. And vice versa. The more liberties people have, the less power and reason there is for government. They are opposing forces. They work against each other. People, they work against each other. And let's take a look at the definitions of why we say that. So you have to have the will to take back the power. Now, liberty. Definition of liberty. Liberty. A. The condition of being free. Being free from confinement, servitude, or forced coerced labor. Okay? Alright? Let's get to B. B part of that definition. Now the B part is the condition of being free from oppressive restriction or controlled by government or other power. Okay? Now let's look up the definition of government. Government. A. The act or process of governing, especially the control, And administration, which means to manage a public policy in a political unit. Let's go. Now, that was the A definition. Now, they said in the noun, they said the office, function, or authority of governing individual or body. Exercise authority in the political unit to rule. The moment anyone allows someone else to protect their liberty, right? To protect it. To protect their liberty, the moment anyone allows someone else to protect their liberty, they have essentially given it completely over. They're giving it away completely. They have not become people anymore. They have become sheeple. Do you not hear them? Huh? The moment anyone allows someone else to protect their liberty, their freedom, they have essentially given it away completely. Hence, you become sheep. There are no levels, people. There are no levels of liberty. You either have it or you don't. So you can't give some of it away. It's all or it's nothing. Again, you can't give some of it away. It's all or it's nothing. Get that through your thick heads. It's all or it's nothing. So how does anarchy fit into all of this? They're opposing, but they're in the bed together, but they're opposing opposite unions. So, let's start by checking the definition. Anarchy. Absence of government. A utopian society of individuals who enjoy complete freedom without government. Absence of denial of any authority or established order. You see, anarchy is simply a system of living with complete liberty. Family. The reason governments and authorities associate anarchy with chaos is because it was never allowed that could cease to exist. Again, I repeat, the reason governments and authorities associate anarchy with chaos is because it was never ever allowed they will cease to exist. See, you have to take back the will and have the will to get your power. It's not chaos for you. It's chaos for them. Again, I reiterate, I repeat, it is anarchy. It's not chaos for you. It's not chaos for you. It's chaos for them. Have the goal to take back your power. Have the will to take back your power. Have willpower. See, your will is that part of you that fights for things that you not give up, that you do not give up or back down. It's pushing you to overcome challenges and finish things that you start. It's strengthening your will to do things that you know in your heart are right and just. And you love them forward with determination. You love them forward with determination. It is knowing what's good and right is one thing. But your will is what provides the fuel to carry it out. Your aptitude and your attitude helps you overcome challenges along the way. And your deeds lead to the completion of the task at hand. Without a will to do things, things will not ever get done. So you have to have the will to get things done. Because without it, without the will to do things, things in your life will never get done. And without a strong will, a formidable, powerful will, it becomes difficult to make things happen under less than ideal circumstances. For most people, in the context of their daily lives, without a strong will, giving up becomes very easy. See, you have to have a strong will. You got to have a strong will to go through the things that we go through or we're going through in our daily lives today. Our parents, they have strong wills. See, we can come in this generation and have a weak willpower. You have to be willing to take back the power. Hence, that is your willpower. And real power. Because without a strong will, again, I repeat, giving up becomes very easy. Giving up when hardship or adversity arises leads to the ability to deal with difficult issues or work through any type of problems or concerns. To straighten your will, set a goal to work toward and organize things in your life to make sure that you have a goal, a reality. Define your purpose. Make sure that you organize things in your life to make that goal a reality. And then define, I said it again, define your purpose. Let it reflect the highest good. And give your all to all its fulfillment. Have the will to take back the power, hence your willpower. Know the times sickness will challenge your body. Know that propaganda, fake news, social media, fake news, fake people, fake environments, fake things, it will challenge your willpower. It will challenge your spirit. You have to have the will to take back the power. Hence, your willpower. But you're more than your body that houses you. We're infinite consciousness. As I say, almost every video, we're infinite consciousness, expressing ourselves as humans. Infinite consciousness. And you're more than your body that houses you. Be guided by your will. Be guided by your will and your determination. And with that, you will have peace in your life. You see, peace, as I'm finishing out our talk together. Peace, P-E-A-C-E. Let's break it down. And before we break down, you made this far in the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to let you know that we are back again. Inspirational Minutes with David. Peace, P-E-A-C-E. Peace, positive, P. Energy, infinite consciousness, but energy, expressing ourselves as human. Positive energy always create positive elevation. Are you ready to elevate? Are you ready to bring peace? P-E-A-C-E, positive P, energy E, always A, create positive C, elevation E, peace. Having the will to take back the power, hence your willpower. I love you because I love me. And when I continuously to work on me and love me, continuously to love me by evolving, in return, I'm loving you. And when you love you, when you love you, in return, like a cycle, you love me. My name is David. And I hope what we talked about today. I used to ask this question in the beginning of my little bit. Can I hold you to it? Can I hold you to it that you would evolve and take back the will to get the power, hence to strengthen your willpower. Anything that comes through you, with you, against you, in your life, in your family life, in your loved ones' lives. Can I hold you to it? It's about evolving. I'm going to say it till we get sick and blue and red in the face. I don't care. It's about evolving. It's about evolving with love. Letting out vulnerable emotions. Until next time. Until the next time when we are back together. Inspirational Minutes with David. I love you. I love you in truth. I love you in truth. As always. Peace.